ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster. Duke in white, Louisville in black. The only regular season meeting between these two programs, and we're underway here at Cameron.
And athleticism on Allen out front.
And Duke, as you said, Jay, they are in the zone. They've become almost exclusively a zone team here at this point of the season.
Both ends of the floor. It's really remarkable. The big difference is rebounding.
Mahmoud with a turnover, and Duval with a flush. At the elbow, bounce pass into Spalding off the side of the backboard.
Rushed that one. Wendell Carter was right there, but two bigs, when it goes to the other elbow dives to the basket. That's tough for the zone to guard.
What a nice drop.
And rebounding may be the biggest factor in this game. Louisville has not rebounded well on both ends of the floor.
A hot start for Grayson out.
I don't know whether it's re-energized him, but he's been totally different. 22 points a game the last 3.
Spalding gets right into the paint and lays it in with a
left. B.J. King wide open.
Long stretch without a whistle here in the opening minutes of the game. Gary Trent Jr.
just corral the ball.
Allen rejected by Anas Mahmoud, one of the best shot blockers in the nation.
Good pass.
And wow. The finish and the foul from Maria Taylor.
Well, Della Ding told me that he got an email at about noon to let him know that they were going to be meeting about whether...
The biggest issue for Louisville in this game, can Louisville rebound with Duke? Because Louisville's not rebounded well all season long.
McMahon with a steal and a lead pass ahead.
One of a handful of the best guards in America.
They've had a great year, Texas Tech has, and boy, Kansas looked good in their win over Oklahoma on a Monday night, didn't they? There's Ryan McMahon, the pride of Sarasota, Florida, and we mentioned just an outstanding shooter, 46% from beyond the arc in ACC games. He's a specialist, everybody knows it, but if he can free himself, he's going to knock it down.
Well, 23 of his phone demand, great outlet pass.
And it sets up a 2-on-1, and Spalding, no foul call, got it back and lays it in.
Had 18 points, 12 rebounds against North Carolina. He was by far the best player for Louisville that day.
And Carolina beat him by 17 in Louisville. Carolina with another road win tonight at Syracuse just before.
Steal opportunity for Anas Mahmoud.
Duke staying in the zone. Turnaround by Adele.
Well, that was really
well. Syracuse earlier, so they saw 2-3 for the entire game there. So they knew what they were going to see coming into this one. Allen about 4 steps behind the line.
That came through the ACC. Players of the Year, 4-time All-Americans, nation's leading.
Say what was the best of the year, if you could.
I just think it was before expansion.
Actually, Mike, as someone who's gone through the Vital and the Billis experience, maybe you
don't forget guys.
They go inside, they go to man. Late in the clock, they go to man.
Duval, difficult pass into Delorier, and a beautiful feed to Bolden. Again, missing his 4th consecutive game with a sprained knee, so more minutes available for both Bolden and Delorier. Boy, what a follow there by Spalding. It's to pick up a quality win because of how good the league is, but it's not going to be easy to get it.
And the ball's gone into the middle of the zone. Here's another.
Look how good this Carter guy is, but Bagley's almost overshadowed him just a little bit. But Mahmoud has gone to the bench with 2 fouls, so Spalding in the middle of the defense right now. Carter kicks it out. Allen's got a good look. And gets the bounce. On the offensive glass and capitalizing on those opportunities.
Yeah, I figured that rebounding was going to be a gigantic part of this game. I didn't anticipate that Louisville would cough the ball up like this. I mean, there's no chance to win on the road. He played at Utah. He's got to be the biggest steal of the draft.
I think so, yeah. I mean, think about Kuzma, Pirtle, the Utes. 15-point lead, Blue Devils. They've won 3 in a row, all without Bagley. Duval, and the Cardinals can't convert. Back come the Blue Devils.
And Louisville's just not strong with the ball. They're getting their mitts on it, but not keeping it.
A block by Carter. And another one, but they'll call it a goaltend, so count the buck. Anas Mahmoud either. He struggled against Carolina in Louisville's last game. Adele for 3 and a good start for the. Mike Krzyzewski told us at shoot-around today, Jay, that not only does Carter obviously have extraordinary talent, but he described him as an elite-level fit.
That gets deflating after a while, especially on the road. When you can't score, there's the shoot behind. It's too easy. If you go under, he shoots behind. If you're late, Got a quick trigger.
A layup for Spalding. Grayson Allen now has 3 games, now 4 games, and said, do your thing. It's not just about facilitating. A few weeks ago, I think during the Carolina game, you look at the senior and say, is he the X factor between Duke being a good team and a great team?
Wendell Carter playing out on the wing with Marquise Bolden in the middle. Good pass.
Adele off to Snyder. The corner 3 will go for Quinn.
2-3, if you will. And just got caught looking at the ball instead of matching up to the shooter.
Pick and roll, extra pass, and Bolt on the Hokies. And as always, they will finish with North Carolina. The game will be here in Cameron.
Louisville has got to flatten this zone out and start playing out of the corners. I
don't know if we've seen Jordan Wara yet tonight.
Yeah, he was in the first half when Mike Patrick was with him.
Yep. Allen, another one. Oklahoma on a Monday. Granted, the Sooners are really struggling right now, but 104 is 104.
It is, and that's all best offense. You know, there's no zone offenses as good as a man offense. And so he has still done so many good things. I mean, you know, there's been some diving off the bandwagon because his team has hit the skids.
Out to King. Adele with a challenge 3. Spalding with a follow.
Hard decision to pull it back out.
O'Connell with a shot fake, a drive. Carter with a slam.
In judgment. Duke should have just brought the ball up, run some clock. This game is essentially over.
Rebounds in 18 minutes tonight for Delorier. Slapped away by Sutton. And recovery by Delorier. But Adele.
Not been easy with all that has gone on at Louisville in the past 4 or 5 months.
Tipped away by Allen. 28 now.
Got a confident and productive Grayson Allen.
Numbers again. And Trent with a flush. Adele. Perry for 3.
And that's one of the major issues with I think some of the policies that you see within the NCAA is that the punishment winds up. You know, the Duke coaches didn't really see him play in person in high school. They saw him on tape, needed an extra guard. They've been very pleased. And this puts even more pressure on Louisville in their last 3 conference games. They still have work to do to feel comfortable. Like Grant Hill, before he had a long career, even injured, but before he was injured, he was one of the great players in the history of the game.
Absolutely. Bolden.
And more playing time.
And the Blue Devils will run the clock out. A very impressive performance for Duke, as they win going away 82-56 to go to 11-4 in the ACC, 23-5 overall. The Cardinals held to a season low 56 as they get throttled here tonight. For Jay Billis, Maria Taylor, and our outstanding ESPN crew, I'm Dave Schulman saying thanks for watching. It is time now for SportsCenter. Coming up next, so long from Durham, North Carolina.